Hey guys, what's up? In this video, we'll do a full comparison review of the Nexus 5 versus Huawei Honor 3C device. Now, this is the cheap one, 3C cheap one with great specs. This is also a high-end cheap one with also great specs. So let's see how this phone stacks up against. So first of all, starting off from the display, we have a 5-inch 1080p HD display on the Google Nexus 5. A very sharp screen. And on the other hand, we have a 5-inch 720p HD screen. Now, it's not that much sharp as compared to the Nexus 5, but it definitely look very cool for its price. As you can see, it has great viewing angles. Huawei's done a great job, providing us a good screen phone in good price. Okay, now coming down to the body here. Now, here we have a glossy hard plastic which can be broken easily, and on the Nexus 5 I have this slick wrapped cover, and beneath it there is a matte finish to the plastic. So the Nexus 5 does feel good. It is slimmer and it has a good design, the Nexus logo. It feels sexier than this device, and also it looks like it's all plastic, but the Nexus 5 white one looks amazing. And also in terms of thickness, Nexus 5 seems to be slimmer as compared to the Huawei Honor 3C. And as in terms of the screen is taller here, whereas on the Nexus 5 screen looks to be wider and a little bit less taller. So in terms of the internal processor, we have Snapdragon 800 with Adreno 330 GPU on the Nexus 5. It has better Antutu benchmark scores, whereas on the Huawei Honor 3C we have MediaTek MT6582 chipset with Meli 400 MP2 dual-core GPU. Now, it's not that bad. It performs good in GTA San Andreas and Mortal Kombat 5, some new games, but still, as compared to this Snapdragon 800, it's not that much kind of good. In terms of battery, both devices have same battery, 2300 mAh battery. Both gives you good battery life. Nexus 5 had some issues previously, but now it's been solved in the new Android 4.4.4 KitKat, and hopefully the Android L project era for the Nexus 5 will make Nexus 5 more better. Now, in terms of the software, the Nexus 5, of course, is a pure device. It has the latest version of the Android always available for it, whereas the Huawei devices are always having problems, in terms of software updates. So it has a 4.2.2 Jelly Bean. Here we have 4.4.4 KitKat. Now, if the software, software does not mean that much to you, you can, buy this phone because it's very much similar and to the Nexus 5. In terms of gaming performance, Nexus 5 does perform a little bit better, but not that much kind of difference. So, and also it's a 1080p HD screen, it's a 720p, but then again, if you are okay with that, you can again go for this device. It's way more cheaper. This will cost like 32,000 rupees, and this will cost 22,000. Now it's like a 10,000 rupees difference between these two devices in my country. And also we have 8 megapixel camera here on this device and 8 megapixel camera here on the Nexus 5, and the Nexus 5 does gives us a better pictures just because of its optical image stabilization OIS camera, whereas this camera is also not bad. It can record full HD video. And in terms of front-facing camera, now this is where the part where this phone totally crushes this phone. Now, the Huawei Honor 3C has a 5 megapixel front-facing camera which takes incredible selfies, good for Instagram users. It totally kills the Nexus 5 1.3 megapixel camera, front-facing camera. It's not that much bad, but still, as compared to this phone, it's not good. And also, in terms of smoothness, both devices are smooth enough with Huawei's Emotion UI, and here we have the stock Android, and we have our own notification bars here, stock ones, and here are some customized ones. We also have some customized option only for this device, like double tap to wake. Okay, you can see. Now these kind of things are like kit to Nexus 5. Now Nexus 5 has a very great software support. You can install as much custom ROMs you want, as much kernels, but that is not available on this ROM. Now it's not a developer favorite ROM, Huawei Honor 3C, but I'm not sure if in the future it will get the custom support that a phone wants. So maybe a Android 4.4.4 update for this device from Challenger mode will be good, because I don't really like the Huawei's Emotion UI. It sucks because that's just home screens, but considering the price is good, it's not that much kind of bad. You can always use a launcher if you don't like a stock software like I do on my Samsung Galaxy S5. So in terms of the design here, we have volume rocker on the left side of the Nexus 5 and power button here. So for volume you have to move your finger here, whereas on this device both of the power button and volume rocker are on the same line. You don't have to move your device and move your hand here. Just lock this device and decrease volume. Front facing camera is on the left, area on the right. Here we have the speaker here, the receiver speaker, also camera on the middle, camera on the right, a single LED flash, and also we have charging cable here, charging port, 2.5mm headphone jack. On the right here we have also on the left here, both devices are on the left side. And also in Nexus 5 you can't open the device back, whereas on the Huawei Honor 3C you can open it by sticking your finger here, and then you can open it, and you can also remove the battery if your phone is hanged, and you can also insert 2 SIMs, and you can also insert a SD card, which is not available in the Nexus 5, so that sucks. Now these are some of the cool, convenient features of this phone. And in terms of weight, both devices are very light to use, even though it has a 5-inch screen on both devices. And also in terms of Antutu benchmark, the Nexus 5 does beat this device because of the Snapdragon 800 superior processor, but it doesn't matter enough because this CPU is quad core, it has 2GB of RAM and Melatonin GPU. It's still performing good in games and apps and can handle software very well without any lag, so it's extremely smooth, just like the Nexus 5. So yes, both devices are awesome, but if you are counting this device out, then you are wrong, because even though it's made by Huawei, it is one of the best selling phones from Huawei, the Honor 3C. Cheap, good specs, and very interesting and intriguing design. Looks like LG Optimus 4X HD, and there's also a 4.4.4 KitKat, and not 4.4.4, 4.4 KitKat update available for this device, and I've checked out. I haven't received the OTA, so I have to update it manually by downloading the software. So if I have a time, then I will definitely gonna give you a full tutorial of how to update your Huawei Honor 3C to Honor 4.4 KitKat, and compare some performance then with my Nexus 5 here. So if you want to know something about these two devices, if I missed something, then please comment down below. And also I will see you in the next video.